Hi, this is John, and hello fellow YouTubers. I had a problem with my LG washer. The problem was soap and water would come out the air vent in the back side. I did some things to try to fix it, but that didn't work. So just use some of your imagination, because I've already solved the problem. So this is LG air vent leaks solved. Alright, so this model happens to be an LG WM3770 HWA, and water would and soap typically bounces up on the top side here, and when it turns around there's force and it turns around very fast and it jiggles around, wobbles around, and this valve here is supposed to go up inside this hose in here and fit very nicely in here to stop soap and water from coming out the air vent. So in my methodology of how did I go to fix this, first thing I did was, start from the beginning here. Hold on. We need to go to imagine now this is the back side of the washer, and you take a screwdriver and remove the two screws, 1 and 2. Take those out, and then go to the back side here. And if you happen to have a little pry bar like this screwdriver, if you pry it out a little bit, remove it from both sides, then you can pull this top part out, and that works very well because it's a really tight fit. Okay, so what did I do before? I replaced, this is the old one, this is the old tube, and that didn't solve the issue. I replaced this float valve, and that didn't solve the issue. I then took off this rubber sleeve to see if that solved the problem, and that didn't solve the issue. I still had water leaks. So this is solved now. What did I have to do? Just think like a pipe fitter, okay? What did I do? It's already all done now, okay? I had to think I had to have this tube go out here and do what? Drain down to someplace where it can be collected. Okay? So this issue is now solved. I don't have any problems with water on the floor. Since this is a tile floor, I don't care about so badly water on the wood floor. Alright? But we don't have any more water leaks on the floor. So to make sure I knew what I was doing, I put a paper towel like this, okay, on the back side where the air vent used to be, and taped it right there to check to ensure where is this water coming out. And I taped it there. I put I put a paper towel along the two inlet, hot and cold, and elsewhere over there on the hot and cold, and on this drain pipe here. So, it's now solved. What did I need to do? I needed to make sure that this situation would have water flowing and suds flowing out here through here to the other side. And actually, a more idealized situation would be for me to have that water flow from there to the drain pipe over there. And I didn't quite go that way. That would be a little hard because there's not a lot of room in there. Okay, that would be actually idealized if someone could figure that else out. All right. So you need some tools, you need some stuff, and the more important thing to do is to have that tube fit very well to the other side. Okay? So, went to the hardware store, and this is what I bought. All these things here, all right? The pipe is a 3/4 inch PVC pipe, and I got a vinyl pipe as well that's 1 inch inside diameter by 1 1/4. All right, again, so we got vinyl tubing, all right. I got the primer and cement, all right, for the PCV pipe, primer and cement. I bought 4 hose clamps, but you really only need 1, okay? Then I bought these other things, the 1 3/4 SPG XT bushing PVC. Got 2 of those, right? And 2 of the next thing is a 3/4 inch by, 3/4 inch SXT male adapter. Got 2 of those. I got 1 inch SOC 90-degree elbow and a 3/4 by 5 foot PVC pipe. Okay, so here's the pipe. The big pipe, here's the vinyl tubing, got the cement. So it all works out, okay? It's a good connection. It's a good solid connection. Here's the 2 adapters here, this one and this one. It works out with that elbow there, okay? The biggest important thing was on the other side of this wall here is this adapter, okay? So that was the answer to, right here, that was the answer to what fits the hose on the inside here, all right? That fits the hose. So the same thing is on this side is on the other side. This is all cemented here. This is still, that's not cemented, that's tight. The threads in it are tight. So if I ever want to take it apart, I can still take it apart with the threads. Then I just needed to get a little imagination and put a little washer in there. And some a washer on the other side. And a little foam to make it a little tight on the side there, and it all works out. It works out really good. So I forgot something. Okay, to remove the air vent on the back side, I forgot to mention this. I just needed to take a little screwdriver and pull these out a little bit and give it a small turn counterclockwise while I'm doing that. and that removed this air vent. All right. I think it's actually upside down. I think it goes this way. All right. So I did that about 2 weeks ago, and results are very fine. This was $31.49 to repair this instead of throwing away the washer. I could have spent a little less by buying the right parts, and it all fits very well. No leaks on the floor, none whatsoever. This little flexible tube allows me to move things around once in a while, right? To remove this little 1 gallon container. In here I have 2 weeks worth of soap and water. Okay, 2 weeks worth. So if I dump that out once every 2 months, that would be just fine with me. Okay, soap and water didn't go on the floor. It just went into this collection. That was my answer for that, and that worked very well. Just think like a pipe fitter, and it works out. Again, another way of showing you from the back side is if I could possibly have this drain tube here, right here where I'm pointing to, put a flexible tube and have it going to the other drain hole in the wall. That would have been ideal, but I didn't quite go that way. And this is a very fine temporary solution, and it works very well. Okay? I don't think I missed anything. Other than screwdrivers, some wrenches, a little hacksaw, cut things up. Alright, so this works very well. Just think like a pipe fitter, and it's all going to work out. Thank you very much.